everyone! So I hope you are enjoying Bookmas so far. I realized I didn't really open up this video at all, just to kind of give you an update on what's going on, because this is going to be the first actual like Christmassy video. But lately I just haven't been really wanting to read. I think I've been a little bit burnt out on books, and I've just kind of been doing a lot of video editing. I had all my videos prepped, however they weren't edited and ready to go. So every day so far, as soon as I get off work, I'm editing videos so that I can go up the next day. Vlogmas, Bookmas, that entire thing is not for the weak at all. It takes so much time for all the people that participate in it to go and get everything out for y'all to see. And honestly, just any comment, any views that people have, it means so much. So I appreciate any of you guys that take the time to even watch one of my videos or even comment. It's just so appreciated. But right now what I'm doing is I'm actually getting into Disney Dreamlight Valley again. One of my friends, Wade, she ended up going and logging into her save file, and I was like, you know what, I re-downloaded it. Hey, sure, let's give it a shot. It's been, I think, 3 years now. I started playing it when it was on beta, and then after hearing that they weren't gonna do free to play, I was like, you know what, nah, I'm out. I don't need a game that's gonna cause me to spend money. But lately a lot of people have been talking about it, and I've been curious. Plus, with their recent update, they added horses, and I was a horse girl growing up. I lived near horses. I love horses so much. I think they're amazing creatures. So anything that has something that can help me relive the nostalgia of being a horse girl, sign me up. So I went and re-downloaded my game knowing that there were a few bugs that I saw Wade go and experience, such as if you're someone that played like for quite a few years but haven't played recently, Scrooge's store is going to be busted for you, and we're all hoping that it's going to be fixed with the next update on the 10th. But until then, you can't go and shop in Scrooge's store, which sucks. Well, I was expecting that I was going to have that bug. However, I logged on and my save file was completely gone and I had to restart, not by choice. So that was a huge bummer, and I don't know if it's because I had to reset my PC and I lost a lot of save files or what exactly happened. So I reached out to customer support not thinking anything would happen, and I've been trying to play on a new save file, also experiencing various bugs where quests didn't want to progress and just random stuff like that. Well, I got an email back today and they got me my save file back. I was at level 80, I think, and I had quite a few things already done. And if you had to resave your save file, or if you decided to reset for whatever reason, anything like that, nice thing is that you still got to have all your premium store items and anything you did unlock with a star path in the past. So that was fine and dandy, but I had done a lot of play and progress in the game, so it was basically over 100 hours of gameplay that I lost. So I was devastated, to say the least. So getting this email, I was like, oh, okay, let's see if I can actually access my save file now that they've recovered it. And so as soon as I logged off of work, I hopped on, and there she is. There's my character. That was apparently the outfit I had her on the last time I played, so it must have been winter time. So I'm very excited for that. I am so happy that I was able to get back up to here, because although like I don't remember a lot of things, I still didn't want to redo all of that progress in the gameplay. That wasn't what I wanted to do. I didn't want to get back to where I was and all that stuff. So I'm so happy that I can start from where I left off in the game and try to relearn everything there. I have my money and all that stuff again. And best of all, I did play a little bit of the Star Path yesterday, and I still kept that stuff. So I'm gonna use this as a leap of faith to stick with Disney Dreamlight Valley. I'm very satisfied with customer support's help on all of this, so I'm gonna continue playing, hopefully with their new patch on the 10th, because they have a new update there. Oh, my arm's tired. Nuggy squeaking in the background. But they have a new update on the 10th, and we're all hoping that those of us that have a bugged Scrooge store will be fixed, because apparently the devs are aware of it. So fingers crossed there. I'm also going to go and say now, because this video probably won't go live until next week, because this is going to be the first week of December, I'm going to try to get back into streaming. I think I'm gonna do a tester either on Friday because I'm off, or sometime this weekend, and put some feelers out there to see how it does with the amount of spoons I have, if I'm gonna get too exhausted or if I'm gonna enjoy it. But I'm gonna try to get back into streaming maybe once a week. And this will probably be more solidified after I'm done with Bookmas, because that's just gonna be way too many things for me to mentally handle. But yeah, if you're excited for that, I do have my Twitch information down in the description below. It's the same username as my booktube because I want to keep the handles the same. I have a brand, sure, and I want to keep that the same. I'm probably going to end up going and changing my Instagram account to have this same name as well, just to keep things consistent, especially since I haven't done a lot of the disability work that I've done in the past. So I think it's fine at this point to go and change to GoodMorninDreamer. So that's happening. That's what's going on right now. But I need to stop my gameplay and work on editing the next video that's supposed to go live tomorrow. But just wanted to give you all that news because I'm so excited I got my game back. Hi everyone, so realized I didn't really film a lot this weekend or wrap things up. It's been a lot of editing and doing a lot of odds and ends, so when I haven't been working on editing things, I've just been kind of taking some time to myself and doing some cozy gaming. So Saturday, I actually recorded some gameplay for Winter Burrow, which was super duper cute, but unfortunately my mic settings were totally off, and I was recording through OBS because in the past I have streamed on Twitch, and because I've had to reset my PC so many times, one time by choice because I got a new PC and then the other time because I got hacked, I've just had to reset a lot of settings constantly, and I guess somewhere in my brain I thought I had already fixed a lot of these things, when in fact I had not. So I went and recorded everything only to realize, oh shoot, the audio is horrible, and I tried to go and fix some pieces, but it just didn't make it sound any better. So I went and recorded the video and gameplay again, which sucked because my authentic, genuine reactions going and experiencing everything right then and there was so great. I thought it was so cute. I thought it would be so enjoyable, and I had to trash that footage. So everything sounds really great for that video. I hope everyone enjoyed it that is interested in cozy gaming. I know that my channel, of course, is a book channel, and that isn't going to be everyone's cup of tea, which is okay. But yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed that. I'm still bummed that the gameplay audio was so low. I've talked to my friend Wade on it, and hopefully I've fixed things. I think I was so paranoid because in my headphones the volume was so loud, but then when I'm listening to the recording it's actually so quiet. So that's just one of those things that takes time and probably will be a lot easier when I do decide to go and stream on Twitch, so that people can tell me as I'm live and I can kind of make those adjustments during that time instead of recording a snippet, then listening to that recording and doing that back and forth constantly. But yeah, I thought it was kind of fun that I had a few different videos out this weekend. One on Saturday being the cozy Christmas lo-fi music. I just really liked the idea of doing something that was very peaceful and cozy and gives those nice co-working vibes, because I know some people do have finals and might need a study partner to go and work alongside, so that would be great that way. Or if you're like me and like to listen to ASMR before you go to bed, I thought that the very relaxing music paired with a crackling fireplace was very soothing and low stimulation, so would give you those peaceful, relaxing vibes if you're trying to wind down at the end of the night before going to sleep. So whichever thing you're looking for with that video, I hope that fit you perfectly and what you needed. And then Winter Burrow, I thought that game was so cute, so precious. So one thing I mentioned, I think on a post somewhere, was that with my grandma, she established my love of reading, and we would always read these stories about cute little animals that did everyday activities. I think they were, oh, my arm's tired. I think some of the stories would be ones that included the Merry Little Breezes or Old Mother West Wind, Grandfather Frog. Just a lot of those stories. We would go and read those, and I still do have a lot of those books. But they were some prized possessions and cherished memories that I had with my grandma. So yeah, when I saw this game Winter Burrow, it kind of reminded me of those stories I grew up reading with my grandma. And I know that my content is bookish and everything, but I thought it would be fun to go and combine my love of books with something that reminded me of the very person that got me into books. So that's where Winter Burrow comes in. I thought it was so cute, so cozy, so I hope you enjoy that. And if it's not your cup of tea, then obviously you've seen that I've been posting bookish videos again and other things that are more Christmassy and not cozy gameplay. And speaking of, today Charles and I actually did do our Universal Yums box, which was so fun. We did one last year and loved it so much. I got the box because of my company. They go and allow you to go and pick like whatever you'd want for a Christmas present. And when I saw that, I was like, oh, I've always wanted to try that. Charles and I love trying different snacks. Let's do that. And we loved it so much, I didn't want to wait around to see if we'd get another present from my company. So I decided to order a new one, and we tried it out. I don't know if this video is going to go out before the Universal Yum video, so either way I'll go and link to whichever one comes first. And I hope you enjoy that. I did a lot of fun questions, not only about our relationship, but also some D&D related questions, because I know some people in the community were interested in that, and then also did some Christmas questions as well. So it was a very fun mixture. We had a goofy time. Nugget appeared so many times too, and she did get treats as well. Granted, they weren't treats from the box, they were treats that we already owned, but she was happy either way. And yeah, with that being said, I think I'm gonna wrap up this video. It's been a more chill week, which is totally fine, but we should have a lot more fun things coming out this coming week. So I'm gonna try to vlog every single day again, so it can be a weekly vlog. And even after Bookmas is over, because we're technically doing 13 days since the ambience video was an extra one, so I'll probably do, even after the 13 days of Bookmas end, I'll probably do a bookish video and then like a vlog style video for every week after, just for a fun little added piece. So I hope you're excited, and as always, please go and consider going and subscribing, possibly leaving a like, because both of those things mean the world to me and help me know that you're interested in my channel. They support me leagues and leagues, because I am in a tiny corner of the internet. So I just appreciate you so much for being here, spending time with me. I love you all so, so much, and I hope you're having a happy holiday if you do or don't celebrate, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye, friends.